"Where is my office pin?" The psychologist's receptionist shouted the moment Ifeoma and her mother tried entering the therapy room. That scream did not just happen by chance. It was the result of a long story that started many years earlier. Ifeoma was the most brilliant girl in her class. From a very young age, she stood out. She always came first in exams, and her teachers trusted her more than the other students. She represented her school in competitions and never failed to make them proud. Everyone believed she had a bright future, but Ifeoma had one problem no one could explain. She took things that did not belong to her. They were not big things. Most times they were very small. It could be a pin, a pencil, a spoon, or even a hair clip. They were mostly things she did not need and never used. What made it worse was that Ifeoma did not enjoy stealing. After taking something, she often looked confused and scared. When she was caught, she cried deeply, saying she did not understand why her hands did it. She never used the things she took. She only hid them. One day, her mother searched her wardrobe, and what she found changed everything. Inside were many strange items from different people, items that did not belong in their home. From that moment, people started avoiding Ifeoma. Her classmates moved away from her, and even her friends stopped trusting her. She became lonely and frustrated, and she started feeling like something was wrong with her. At first, her family thought it was bad behavior, then they thought it was stress. When trying to understand her didn't work out, they told her grandmother. The grandmother listened carefully and then said something that scared everyone. She believed Ifeoma was a spirit child. She said something unseen was controlling her hands and forcing her to take things. To confirm this, they took Ifeoma to a white garment church. There, prayers were said over her. Strange rituals were performed. Her body was marked, and she cried as she bled. They believed they were driving something evil out of her, but after everything, nothing changed. As they were leaving the church, something shocking happened. Ifeoma quietly took the prophet's pair of shoes, and at that moment, everyone knew the problem was still there. After the church incident, hope almost disappeared. The prayers did not work. The rituals did not work. The pain only left scars, but the stealing continued. Ifeoma felt tired, confused, and ashamed of herself. Then someone close to her mother suggested something different. What if this was not spiritual? What if it was a problem of the mind? That was how Ifeoma and her mother were directed to a psychiatrist, which made end up at the clinic that day. The scream at the reception was not surprising anymore. The psychologist noticed everything quickly. The stiff body, the closed fist, the fear in Ifeoma's eyes. This was not possession. This was kleptomania, a condition where a person feels a strong urge to steal, not because they want the item, but because their mind pushes them to do it. The stealing brings short relief, but the shame always follows. For the first time, Ifeoma's problem had a name, and for the first time, it had a solution. Through therapy, she slowly learned to understand her urges. She learned how to stop herself, how to control her thoughts, and how to forgive herself when she failed. It was not easy, but it was real. And for the first time in her life, Ifeoma felt something she had never truly felt before, which was the hope to stay with people without stealing their items.